Girl, you got on me, it's like magic. Got me feeling like a foreign look. Got me feeling like I never give up on. Got me feeling like I never give up on you. It's like magic.
What's going on, my magical princesses? I'm your magical dealer, and after 2 weeks of being gone, I'm back. You see, my computer decided it was time for it to go, so it took me a little while to get a new one, but everything's fine now. But something really exciting happened in the time that I was away. I adopted a baby. That's right, I have a magical child, and I let the wonderful people in my Discord name him. His name is Magical. I bet you're waiting to see him, so here he is. So adorable. Having a baby is such a big responsibility. I mean, just look at this video.
Magical. You gotta make sure you stand right. You gotta make sure you stand right. Okay? Alright? Do you love daddy? Daddy loves you.
No.
Babe. Babe.
So bear with me if videos don't upload on the times that they usually upload, or they're like an hour or two late. I'm doing a lot with my baby and work and school and balancing it all at the same time. But don't worry, I haven't forgotten about you guys, and I still love you too. Anyway, we're here for week 16, week 17, and week 18 of summer updates. But as always, it's time for some magical shoutouts from last week's episode. Taylor here got an interesting idea from this photo about progression in the game, and can we please get a round of applause for Frank for showing us that random really does equal funny. Makes me laugh every single time. The first pick of the week shows us the island I really hate, and not because I don't think it's cool. I really think this island's dope. It's just I really beat myself up trying to figure out what this island was and try to find out who knew what the island was. But we finally know what the island is. It's a fell concept from the original game, and they added it in. They thought it was cool. I think it's cool in the story, right? We know what the island is. All right, I'm gonna leave this image right here so you guys can compare it to the other images while I talk about them. The first pick of the week shows us the island from like a front sideways view if you're like in the water, and it makes the island look like a squid. But in the second picture, it gives us an above view, which makes the island look like a skull, which makes the skull squid island, I guess, going in order of alphabet. So skull squid, SK, SQ, skull squid island. The last pick of the week confirms that this is indeed the island just off the coast, and whoosh, for lack of a better word, whooshes us there. But around the island is where we can see some real cool things underwater. A sunken ship here, and some sort of large water creature, perhaps a whale or your mom. I don't know. We'll just have to play the game and find out. Like I said earlier, I think this island is pretty dope and cool. I can't wait to get on it and see what adventures are awaiting us. Get it? Adventure? Like Adventure Time? Because the Adventure Time expansion was in this area and the original, yeah, okay, I get it. Bad joke is bad joke. Week 17 takes us back to the good old laid back pick of the days, with the first pick being of Dee Dee's herb garden, which I guess would explain why Dee Dee is as happy and carefree as she always is. The next pick reminds us of the most important new feature in Legacy. Curved roads. I mean, honestly, I still can't comprehend how the original game ran without them. They're such a vital key, or should I say major key. Force meme! And the final pick of week 17 gains the achievement Enemy Spotted, because ladies and gentlemen, this is the first time we have had an enemy in the pick of the days, and Fusion Blossom does not count because I count that as basically a character. We get a mega shock tangler called an Electro Tangler, which is basically a shiny mega. Like picture Metagross, right? You look at Metagross, right? And then look at Metagross. Mega Metagross, right? They basically that thing, right? This thing is 3 times stronger than the original, and it looks cool. But what is more important about this picture is the setting. Look how cool it looks in the future. It's like a desolate wasteland. I love it. I want to live there. And last but not least, we have week 18. And the first pick of week 18 is of a basketball court at Pokey Oaks. I think, don't credit me on that. Not gonna lie, first thing that came to mind looking at this photograph was Rocket League, and don't lie, you thought of it too. I mean, look at it, big ol' ball, court type paint on the ground. Rocket League, it has to be intentional. Anyway, the post also mentions the secret snake club from Billy and Maddie, who I always thought looked like rip-off characters from Recess. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Tell me what you think in the comments below. The next pick is of the battlegrounds of the Great Duck War, which caused boat rentals to close. I believe this is a reference to the baby ducks from regular show, maybe the duck from Mandark's lab, something about ducks. All we do know is this does probably confirm duck weapons. I'd rock a duck weapon. Quack quack. The final two pictures are output side by side because I believe they're meant to be a comparison between the past and the future, showing off just how different same spots can be in both times. I mean, look at this. This house is freaking sideways. And that's it. There hasn't been any devlogs. Again, hashtag where's the devlog. And as always, if I miss anything, let me know in the comments below, please. And you could be featured in next week's episode. Actually, you could be featured before that. If you make a video saying the intro I always say for the weekly updates, summer updates as they're called, I'll put you in the front, not in the Brent, because I don't know what a Brent is. So send those in. And you might be in next week's episode. Also comment. You might be in next week's episode. Just be in next week's episode. It seems to be a common trend. If you want to learn more about the official game, check out the website in the description. And as always, I've been your magical dealer. Thank you for watching my magical apprentices. It is really late at night. Stay hyper.
I'm Kirby and Rocket Ship.